Assalamu alaikum. Most of us treat dua like a grocery list. We make a request, hit send, and then wait for the delivery. But what if the reason we feel stuck isn't about the list itself, but about the noise in our lives that blocks the signal? We look for complex solutions to our problems, forgetting that the most profound shifts often come from the simplest habits. This is a biographical story of a night in the life of Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal, rahimahullah. He was traveling and he was exhausted, so he started looking for a place to rest. He tried to stay in a local masjid, but the guard, having no idea who the scholar was, refused to let him stay and locked the door instead. Just imagine this. One of the greatest minds in Islamic history was left wandering the streets, tired and without a place to sleep. He drifted toward a small bakery nearby. The owner, seeing the weary traveler, invited him inside. While the Imam tried to get some rest, he couldn't help but notice the baker's rhythm. As he kneaded the dough and moved around the ovens, his lips never stopped moving. He was whispering Astaghfirullah over and over with every single breath. The Imam eventually asked him, "Has this constant seeking of forgiveness actually changed anything for you?" The baker replied, "I have never made a request to Allah that wasn't answered." "Well, except for one thing." The Imam asked what was left. The man then said, "I've been asking to meet the great Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal." The Imam broke down in tears and told him, "Your istighfar didn't just bring me to your door, it literally drove me out of the masjid and into your bakery." Here are 3 lessons we can take away from this story. Number 1, it's about cleaning the signal. We think istighfar is just for erasing sins, but it's actually the static remover for our prayers. The baker wasn't just asking for forgiveness, he was keeping his connection to Allah clear and uninterrupted. A clear line carries the call much faster. Number 2, the hidden impact of consistency. We don't need to be a famous scholar to be powerful in front of Allah. The baker was just a man with a routine, but his steady, quiet dedication made him a magnet for divine help. Our private habits are actually shaping our reality, even if no one sees them. And number 3, we are part of each other's dua. Sometimes our struggle is actually the answer to someone else's prayer. The baker had been calling out to Allah for years, and Allah orchestrated a chain of events: a locked door, a wandering scholar, and a bakery just to connect them. We should never underestimate the power of our own persistence. We spend so much time worrying about whether our prayers will be answered that we forget to work on the state of our hearts. The baker wasn't frantically begging, he was just living in a state of return. When our heart is constantly turning back to Allah, we stop living in the what ifs and start living in the certainty that we are being taken care of. Stop obsessing over the how and when of your prayers. Instead, focus on keeping your tongue and heart engaged with Allah. The doors you think are locked might just be waiting for the right rhythm to be opened. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us the consistency to keep returning to Him, and may He answer our deepest calls in ways that we have never even imagined.